Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to today's yoga class. I'm Kayla. Thanks for being here. And today I have an energizing and awakening yoga flow for you. We're going to do some gentle back bends and inversions to energize the body and revitalize the mind. So let's get started so that we can get rid of some fatigue and feel replenished and energized for the day. All right, the way we're going to begin this practice is right into the movement and the breath. So it's a little bit more of an intermediate practice, I'd say, but all levels can really do this. But if you do have a difficult time connecting your breath with your movement, go ahead and watch my video from yesterday. It's a very easy way and easeful way to practice incorporating the breath with the movement. So we're going to just get right into it. Come onto your hands and knees. And then on the inhale, tilt the tailbone up, drop your belly, pull your chest through, and lift your chin and your head and look up. All on one breath in as you arch your back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and round as you hug the internal organs close up in toward your spine. All on the exhale. And then inhale, lift up. Let's go back into cow pose. And exhale, release the breath hail, the breath hail out. I kind of like that actually. Inhale and exhale, breath in, breath out. Okay, let's do one more round. Inhale, roll up the spine, arch the back. And exhale, release and round the back, stretching into the spine. And warming up the body. We're going to come to a neutral spine now, and then reach your right arm out in front, your left leg back behind you, and then start to arch your back a little bit more here with the extended limbs. On the exhale, hug in the elbow towards the knee and the knee towards the elbow. Let's do it again. So inhale, extend, open up, and a slight arch in the back as you balance here. And then exhale, hug everything in. Just tap the knee and the elbow. Let's do it a third time. Extend, reach away and up from the ground. And exhale, hug it in, round the back. Tuck your chin into your chest. And then plant the hand and the knee down. We'll switch sides. So extend the left leg or the left arm and then the right leg back behind you. Arch the low back. And on an exhale, hug and round everything in. Inhale, extend, find your balance. And exhale, round the spine. Tap the elbow to the knee. And last time, press up and away through the right hand as you extend your right leg and your left hand out. And last one, exhale, elbow to knee. Place the hand and the knee back down onto the ground. Tuck your toes under and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Okay. Start to sweep your right leg up high on an inhale. And then exhale, bring the knee up towards the nose, just like we practiced, but then plant the foot up in between your hands. Take your back heel down, and we're going to rise up for warrior one. Take a big, deep breath in as you reach up. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Okay, we're going to add to this flow. So sweep your hands down to frame your foot, turn onto the back toes, step the foot back, and we're going to go through a vinyasa here. So you can use the knees or not to lower yourself down on an exhale. You have two options here. You can keep the belly down and then lift the chest up, straighten the arms out for cobra. Or you can come into upward facing dog, which is to lift the legs off of the ground, squeeze the glutes and straight arms, broaden the shoulders, the collarbone. On your next exhale, hug everything up and into the ceiling for downward facing dog. Awesome. So now left side, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through into the top. Plant your back right heel down to the ground. Have a solid foundation in the feet and the legs before you rise up for warrior one. Warrior one, left side. Gently press your left knee to the outside edge of your left foot. And have a nice long, straight back leg. Deep breath in, warrior one, and on the exhale, sweep the hands down, step the foot back. An option to go straight to downward facing dog or go through a vinyasa. So on your exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Nice. We're getting the heart pumping and the blood flowing. Energizing the body. Take long deep breaths in downward facing dog. And keep in mind that if you extend, elongate your inhales, you will bring more energy into the body and more oxygen into the brain. Let's keep on adding on here. So inhale, reach the right leg up high, and exhale, step it through to the top of the mat. We're going into warrior one. So inhale, reach the arms up, warrior one. And we're gonna set ourselves up for warrior two from here. So you can shorten your stance first and then reach your head, your arms, hinge at the hips, lift off from that left foot and straighten out the right leg, come into warrior three. Let's try to hold this warrior three for 3 breaths in and out of the nose. One more. Awesome job. Slowly lower your back leg down. Come back up, lift the chest up, warrior one, and then sweep the hands down to frame the foot. Step your foot back, go through a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, left side, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Take the back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Reach the arms up. Shorten your stance. Keep on breathing. And then set yourself up, hinge from the waist forward. Reach through the arms, the hands, spread the fingers, and step up onto that left foot for warrior three for 3 breaths. Let the shake come and energize the body through this warrior three pose. Great job. One more breath. And then exhale, step the back foot behind you, lift the chest, open up the heart, warrior one. Sweep the hands down to frame the foot, step your foot back, and then vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. We're really building a lot of heat, a lot of energy in the body, and expelling any fatigue that might be haunting you in the morning. We want to get rid of that. Shake it out, move through it. Go ahead, look forward, walk your feet forward in between your hands, forward fold. And then roll all the way up the spine to standing in mountain pose. Take your hands to your hips. I'm just going to turn and face this way now. Hands to the hips. Press into the right foot. Lift your left leg up and then step it back behind you. Take your back heel down and then reach the arms up, warrior one. So we just went right into warrior one, just from a different way, from standing. Okay, deep breath in with me. Reach the arms up higher. And then exhale, lean the body forward and step up onto your right leg for warrior three. One breath here. And exhale, step the foot back behind you. Reach the arms up, press the chest forward. And then take the arms out wide like wings. Straighten out your right leg. And we're going to hinge over, reach over your right foot, your right toes with your right hand, and then down, tip yourself over like a teapot for this extended triangle pose. Reach the left arm up and look up to your left hand. And as if there's a wall behind you supporting you, press your shoulder blades against that wall and even your left hip. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna lift ourselves back up with that top hand. Take both arms out wide again. Press into your front right knee. Sweep the hand to the outside of your right leg and turn onto your back toes. Vinyasa from here. So step back and go through vinyasa or straight to down dog. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Look forward and walk forward. Come into a forward fold. Take a deep breath here. Maybe hug yourself in a little bit deeper for more of a stretch. The hamstrings by now are probably pretty warmed up. And then roll all the way up the spine to Tadasana. Reach the hands on the hips. Press into your right foot this time. Other side. Press into your left foot, lift your right leg and step it back behind you. Plant the heel down, reach the arms up, warrior one. Shorten up that stance, hinge forward, come into warrior three. And then take the foot back behind you, nice and gently with strength and with ease. The best that you can. Open up the arms out wide, straighten out the front left leg, reach over your left toes, and then tilt it down, look up at your right hand, triangle pose. Let's take a couple more deep breaths here. As we work this triangle pose, push down into the toe mound of your left foot and the outer edge of your right foot. Okay, lift up like someone's holding your hand to lift your chest up, arms out wide, bend into the front left knee, sweep your hand down to frame the foot, step your foot back, lower down all the way to the mat on the exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale back to down dog. We're moving right along here. We're going to add a couple more poses and then we'll come down the mountain. So keep up that energy, keep the flow going, continue to release the fatigue just by deepening your inhales a little bit more. Ready? Let's do this. Inhale, reach the right leg up high to the sky. And exhale, hinge forward, plant the right foot at the top of the mat. Take your back heel down. Rise up, keep a bend in the front right knee. Warrior one. Exhale, hinge forward, step up onto your right foot, to your right leg. You can even take your hands down your sides, make it a little bit more interesting. Warrior three. Slowly step your left foot back as you reach your right arms up and then open them up wide like wings. Straighten out your front right leg. Tilt over the right foot and down to the side. Look up to the left hand, triangle pose. This time, take your left hand down to the ground and take your right hand on the outside. Walk the hands over as your right toes come in and come into a forward fold. Tilt the tailbone up towards the sky. Let the head and the neck go heavy and long. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Awesome. And then walk your hands over to the left foot. Turn your left toes forward, and we're going to rise up right from here into Warrior One on the left side. So reach the arms up, press the chest forward, press down through the right outer edge of your back foot, your right leg. On the exhale, hinge forward and come up onto the left foot into Warrior Three. And then slowly lower your back leg down, reach the arms up to the sky, even let your gaze come up slightly. Open the arms out wide and then straighten out the left leg. Tilt forward over the left toes and out to the side. Look up at the right hand, extended triangle pose here. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale, sweep your right hand down. Come into forward fold. Turn the toes so that they're facing the length of the mat. Take a couple deep breaths in this gentle inversion, revitalizing the mind, clearing the mind, and cleansing yourself of any stagnant energy. Use your breath to rid the mind, the body, the emotional body of anything that feels heavy. Let it go. Okay, lift the head and the chest up, and we're going to heel toe the feet in toward one another. Okay, forward fold. And roll up the spine to standing. We'll all meet in Tadasana. For a little balancing pose here, we're going to get into eagle pose. So first, reach your arms out wide like wings. Take your right arm over the top of the left where they meet at the elbow. And then you can lift the hands up, bend at the elbow, reach the fingertips up to the sky. If you want to go a little bit deeper into this stretch, you can continue to find your spiral in the arms until maybe the palms can touch, or at least your fingertips on the palms. Okay. If not, just stay here. All right. Now we're going to sit into a chair, just a mini chair here. Press into the heels, send your hips back. So the weight is in the back body. And then you're going to lift your right leg up. Take it over like you're sitting in a chair cross-legged. Take it over your left leg. Maybe you can hook your toe behind the calf muscle. And take 3 deep breaths here in eagle pose. Find a place that you can just softly gaze at. We're not really using our sight. We're just allowing whatever appears in our awareness to show up and observe. And on an inhale, slowly rise up and unwind the legs and the arms. We're going to do the other side now. Let's shake it out. So this time, arms out wide. Take the left arm on top of the right. Touch elbows and twist at the arms. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Feel that stretch in between the shoulder blades and in the back of the heart. Breathe into that space. Sit down into the chair. Press into your right foot, your right heel. Lift the left leg up. Let it be light and wrap it around the right leg. Sit in the chair a little deeper in this full eagle pose. Take 3 deep breaths. One more. And on an inhale, come up, unwind, shake it out. Shake out the legs and the the arms. Now we're going to come down the mountain onto our mats. Okay, so onto the knees first, tuck the toes, and then we're going to open up our hearts and allow some more energy to come in through the heart center. So inhale, reach your left arm up high, and then exhale, reach it around, grab a hold of your ankle. Awesome. And then we're going to reach the right arm up and around to reach for the right ankle. Press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, and hug your inner thighs toward one another. Press away from the ground, from the toes, and then broaden the chest, open up the heart. Just imagine the sun shining a beam of light into your heart center, giving you energy, revitalizing the body and the mind. We'll take one more breath here. And then release the left hand, the left arm, and then the right as you come up. Maybe bring the hands to your heart. Okay, take your hands down, feet out to the side. We're going to come down onto our backs just for a stretch here. Bring the right knee in and extend the left leg down. And then lift the shoulders off of the mat. Bring the head towards your right knee. We should know all about that by now. We did a lot of that. Breathe into the back side of the heart. And then lower the shoulders down and your head. Release your right leg. And then hug the left knee up and in, but keep the tailbone down towards the ground. Lift the shoulders off. Tuck the chin into the chest. Stretch through the spine. And then lower the shoulders and the head down. Bring both knees in now. And tuck and roll. Lift the shoulders and come all the way up to a seat. I'm going to show you this one last practice that we're going to do called lion's pose, lion breath. And this is to expel any leftover fatigue that you might still be dealing with. So this is going to energize you and release any of that extra fatigue that might be stagnant energy. So bring the toes together and the knees out wide. Send your hips to your heels. And then you're going to bring the hands on the ground, but face your fingers towards your toes. Awesome. Lean your chest, your upper body forward. And then we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, you'll let your tongue come out, extend it out, full extension, down and out towards the ground as you lift your eyes up to the sky. So this will increase circulation in the face and reduce or release stress, tension, frustration from the bodies, the emotional and the physical. Okay, so in through the nose. So on the exhale, you're letting this ah sound come out, okay? So let's do it again. Breathe in through the nose and out, say ah. Breathe in. It's kind of like you're breathing fire, like a dragon. One more time. Breathe in through the nose. Get rid of any excess fatigue or stress or anything that is not serving you. Okay, let's do it one more time. Breathe in through the nose and out. All right, shake out the hands. and we're going to end in corpse pose, all the way onto our backs. Nice job today. If you made it all the way through, proud of you. And just as much as you gave your attention to the practice of energizing the body, revitalizing the mind, give as much attention to this part of the practice too, because this is the part where we are integrating everything that we practice today. We're allowing it to really land in the body. It's kind of like a way to lock it in. So stay here for about 5 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Take a deep breath in through the nose, close the eyes. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Let the body go heavy. And bring your attention to the breath for the entirety of this final rest pose. I hope you have an intentional, energizing day today. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.